Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for thumbs upping my video to help with the algorithm here on YouTube and sharing my videos. Here's an update about the storms that went through Texas late Thursday night. They're reporting now that 7 people tragically have been killed. I did get reports from people who had their power restored that lived in the area. Because of the power outage, alarm systems weren't working, fire alarm systems weren't working, and at least one of you who has a business there spent the night in your facility to make sure there wasn't any problems with the lack of power. Thank you very much for sending in your report, and it's good to hear that you and your family are prepared for any type of disaster. Currently, power is still out for 547,226 people in Texas. Louisiana has 18,615 people still out, and it looks like Mississippi pretty well has recovered from that storm. There was one tornado reported, but most of the damage was caused by straight line winds, or what they call derechos. Sending prayers to those in Texas. This is the second time this month Texas has been plummeted with storms. Back around May 4th, high waters flooded neighborhoods around the Houston area following heavy rains, and many people had to rescue about 400 people from their homes and rooftops. Weather manipulation? I don't know. What do you think? Originally, over 1 million people were without power, and they're saying that power outages for some areas could last for weeks. They're advising people who need power for life-saving equipment to move to other areas. I certainly hope it wasn't weather manipulation, our own government attacking our own citizens here when we got so much going on in the world, when they should be telling the people to prepare for war. With that Russian warship shooting off rockets 200 to 300 miles off the coast of California. They're supposed to be there in the waters off the coast of Baja California. I did report on Twitter today and yesterday. The USS Abraham Lincoln was in this area. And then we got another warship that calls it Warship 111. U.S. San, I don't know. Is that the U.S. San Diego, or is it abbreviation for San Francisco? Maybe one of you know. But many people mentioned how this latest tactic is similar to what Russia did before their invasion of Ukraine. And then you wonder about our open borders. How many Chinese military age or Russian military age has been allowed to come across our borders because of Biden sending more money to Ukraine than what's required to secure our borders? One of those killed there in Texas was a 57-year-old man who died while trying to move a downed electrical pole. And an 85-year-old woman died when a lightning strike struck her trailer and started a fire. And a 60-year-old man was found dead when he went out to his truck to plug in his oxygen tank due to loss of power. This is why they're telling people you need to move. People really need to start checking on their elderly and disabled neighbors. The National Weather Service said it has confirmed a tornado with peak winds of 110 miles touched down near the northwest Houston suburb of Cypress. There was multiple blown out windows from high rises. There was even multiple reports of gas leaks, multiple reports of home fires, and downed wires. I watched the Friday interview of Harris County Judge Linda Hidalgo, and she talked about this storm was completely unexpected. They had never seen anything like this before. How it was completely out of the ordinary. She said that they're going to be talking about this disaster not just days, but for weeks. Now, they said originally there was 2,500 traffic lights that were out. Along with the increase in police force, they have also brought in 50 state troopers to prevent looting. This is why probably the one follower posted how they were in their business, probably to protect it from looters. Luckily, they were very prepared. They had a backup power source. They had an air conditioner. They had a small microwave oven for cooking snacks. Some sort of bed they brought in, but it's still not like being at home and sleeping in your own bed. There was at least 10 high-powered transmission lines that, they looked like they were just bent right over, probably from the straight line winds. 10 of the towers. So how long is it going to take to get those fixed and replaced? CenterPoint Energy deployed 1,000 employees on Friday and had a pending request for 5,000 more line workers. Many people are working or living from paycheck to paycheck, so now there's the fear of not getting paid and the loss of work while these different businesses are without power and have to wait for the damages to be repaired. 7 of the 10 high-power transmission towers were, in fact, in Harris County. Temperatures through the weekend are supposed to be in the 90s there, but what is more concerning is the heat index, which measures what the body actually feels. That could hit triple digits by next week. I'm not sure about what kind of cooling centers they have, but Hidalgo talked about the libraries, but they were only open until 6 p.m. And I don't know what hours they have for the weekend. Are they even open on Sundays? Judge Hidalgo also said that they hadn't seen the winds, not since Hurricane Alyssa, since 1983. So with the coming heat, people really need to help each other. Check on the disabled, check on people who have health problems or just the elderly. I'm sure people are coming together and helping each other. They are also warning people because of power outages that you have to be careful about perishable foods. After 4 hours, things such as meat, fish, cut fruit, vegetables, milk, eggs, and other leftovers should be thrown out. Throw out anything with an unusual odor, color, or texture. You can safely refreeze or cook thawed frozen food that still contains ice crystals or is at least 40 degrees or below. Food in a refrigerator, if the door is kept closed, should be safe for up to 4 hours. 48 hours in a freezer, and that's if the freezer is full, and they say 24 hours if the freezer is only half full. And I'll give you a link about recommendations for other foods. Just another reason why people should have canned goods or freeze-dried foods backup, having your gas tank at least half full, having some cash on hand. There is at least 3 markets that are open where you can go and possibly buy food or maybe some ice to put in the coolers to keep your food so it doesn't spoil, which would be Central Market at 3815 Westheimer Road, HEB at 1701 West Alabama Street, HEB at 663 Washington Avenue, Kroger's at 239 West 20th Street. Now this is all Houston. Kroger's at 1801 South Voss Street, but they are only selling non-perishable food through cash or card at the store. Evidently it's still partially without power. There's Sprouts on 195 Yale Street and HEB Cypress Marketplace. That's 24224 Northwest Freeway, Cypress. And HEB at 9503 Jones Road. And I believe that is Cypress. I'm not sure if it's true for all these, but that's what I was able to find online. They're also saying that supposedly HEB on Tuckerton Street is open as well. So, yeah, be prepared. I wish you well. I send prayers. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless y'all. Bye.